Hello everyone, I'm back again, and it's a special day for me because this is my 100th video. It's really exciting. I've been on YouTube since 2008, just before my birthday, and well, it's been a good time ever since then. Yeah, I've been working hard on making videos. Of course, when I first started making videos on YouTube, I never got a good start. Never could do very well, but now I've been doing very well, and now I finally made my 100th one. And to celebrate my 100th video, as you can see, I built a whole new layout. And also there's my Lego train that I was supposed to get for Christmas. My grandma and I got it all sorted out. She ordered it offline at walmart.com, I think. And I set up my whole other layout. There's the station and crossing from last year. There's the crane that comes with it. And the switches. There's my Toy Story 3 train. My red train and the hopper from last year. And the Merce train, which I got from Universal, the blue one. That one doesn't have a motor in it, and I just had to put them on the side tracks out of the way of the newcomer so I could run it around for you. And here's the whole new layout, so let's get started. As you can see, the shed is still in the same place as it was before, but the special engine shed is somewhere else. And it's right across here at Wellsworth Station. Actually, it says Ellsbridge here, but I gotta change it. It's the Lego City Station that I've had on my layout all this time. I've always loved putting it here. And as you can see, I got my two rarest engines, my 1994 Thomas and my 1992 Henry, meeting together just like they used to do in Season 1 in the old series, where they would meet each other as a guaranteed connection. There's Thomas with Annie and Clarabelle, and Henry with the old coaches and the people, and a baggage trolley, similar to the one I made in my A Scar for Percy wooden remake. And there's 3 switches. 2 of them lead to 2 sidings with the bumpers at the end from my pack. One of my packs for Christmas, and I got some freight cars here. There's the gray troublesome truck, Brenham shipping car, and my old homemade troublesome brake van, which is now black, and they both have a face. And the troublesome brake van. And the shed where Edward sleeps, because I know he works at Wellsworth Station, and some people say he lives there because all the sheds only have 5 berths, and Thomas, Percy, James, Gordon, and Henry live together at Tidmouth, and Edward lives at Wellsworth. And then, as we continue, we go past a signal and a Trackmaster water tower and a wooden signal, and we go through, I guess you could say, Henry's forest, because it's a long row of trees. When we come around the bend, there's the useful engine shed where I put Toby, and then 2 switches in front of Knapford. That one leads to the useful engine shed, and this one goes around the side track to another small switch leading to the harbor. It's a deluxe railroad crossing. I just did this for the crossing because I never seem to put it on my layout, which I always want to do. So I just thought I'd do this. And there's Edward on it, pulling the China clay cars and the tar and fuel tankers. Another thing I gotta say, I got a little sick over the past few days, which is why it took a while. Of course, I just got sick a couple of days ago, and so that's why my voice sounds a bit scratchy, and I might have to sniff or clear my throat like like that. So don't be surprised. And there's Gordon pulling the express at Knapford, and Trackmaster signal box and signal. There's the cargo transfer station and the cargo crane in the hospital. There's Thumper. I got all my newcomers there. There's Birdie and Ertl Sodor mail van, just driving around. Runs very easily. And the small road there. And then there's the repair shed with Duck and Oliver in there, ready for work. And the side track leads here to this other track I got, flexible track that switches around. And there's Percy pulling the mail, passing through the harbor. There's Cranky. And then here in the harbor, it's pretty busy because there are all the tugs hard at work. There's my Lego Bobby barge. There's Soderbait tugboat. Theodore pulling Brunswick barge. Vodak and Emily pulling in a ship with all the cargo crates on it. Hank pulling my Lego Barrington barge. There's my Lego Guysborough the garbage barge. And there's George pulling Trackmaster Bulstrode, though you can just barely see him because he's under the bridge. And then there's the Sutter Bay bridges, connected one another like this. And there's James pulling Scruffy, Fred, Rickety, and the troublesome truck, and the NW brakeman. And then the collapsing Sutter suspension bridge, which I like to call Benjamin Bridge because it looks so similar to him. If you remember back when I did my first video of my train table here in my train room. You know, back in 2010, I used to say I called my Soda Bay Bridge Benjamin Bridge, but it didn't look a thing like him. This collapsing bridge looks a lot like him, so that's why I call this Benjamin Bridge. Of course, I'm not going to put eyes here. That would ruin it, so I'm just going to pretend. There's Toby on Benjamin Bridge pulling Henrietta, and the milk tankers, and the Soda Line caboose. And then we go around down here again. There's Cranky, and that's about it there. Yeah, and there's the new layout, and that's pretty much it. And now, I had to get around my suitcase a lot to get over there. Now I'm going to have a little run around with my new Lego train. So let me get the controller here. Bring it over to me. Stop it under here. There's a... Hold on. There's the engine itself. It came with 3 workmen, I believe. Hold on, let me get this switch. It came with an engineer and a workman and a... Oh no, 4. It came with a truck driver and a crane operator. The engine had 2 men. There's the engineer, and it had a workman. But it's a double-sided engine like Mighty Mac. And so, I just put the workman in the back here to make them both go around. And there's the truck with the driver in it. And the crane is designed to pick up crates or containers, just like the ones on my Maersk train. And those containers do work with this crane, so that'll be really fun. It works with it. It'll work with any container. And it came with 3 of these pieces here. There's the 3rd one on the floor. There's that one on the big red one, and there's one on the small yellow one. And the crane swivels around back and forth like this. And then if you lower this, it can pick up the containers, and you can move it around. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm a bit stuffy. And I guess it's an electric train with this antenna on it, and the switch is hidden under these vents. So when I push this vent here, the light goes off and it's turned off, and then when I push it, it comes back on again. Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm really stuffy here. And then here's a flat car with it came with a flat car with 2 cars on it, a white car and a blue car, and a tanker car with octane on it, and flammable warnings and stuff, and another flat car with a container on it, and it came with 1 big red one and 1 little yellow one. Although I wish it had come with 2 little yellow ones, because then they'd both be full together. But I guess you gotta get one, I don't know how you can get one separately. I guess you gotta get a whole nother train just to get that. But I'm just gonna live with this. It'll be okay. So yeah, and oh, and another thing, I tried to get to see what would happen if I tried to work both this train and my red one together, and I still have the controller to my red one up there on the shelf. Yeah, I'm sure you can't see it from here, but they both work on the same one, but they keep going in the opposite direction. But you know, if I turn it this way, it might go that way, and the red one would go the other way. They'd go away from each other, or towards each other, or bump into each other. They'd never... Excuse me, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Hold on a minute. Yeah, that's better. I'm running out of time, so let me just go ahead and finish this up. So, yeah. The only way you can make them go in the same way is if they were hooked up back to back. So, let me just give this train a good run around for you. Go forward, please. Because I'm running out of time. It goes through the station, past the crossing, under the grain, I guess through the harbor, through the switchyard, past the hopper, with all the other parked trains, and all around the switches. I'll just stop it here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Well, I'm at 9 minutes, so I guess I gotta end this video now. So, thank you for watching, and it's really exciting to have my 100th video, so it's really exciting. So, thank you for watching, and I just gotta keep saying this over and over again. It's really good to have a 100th video, and thanks for watching. And I will get better soon, I promise, so I can get back to making videos. One more time, thank you for watching, and goodbye.